Give some team grades for the 2023 season. And this part will be the American Athletic Conference. Firstly, let's talk about the runner-up, Tulane. Overall, the year really wasn't that bad, but there was a lot left to be desired. They played Ole Miss at the beginning of the year, and it was a one-score game with just a couple minutes left on the clock. And in that game, Michael Pratt, their starting QB, didn't even play. And then obviously in the conference championship game, they lost to SMU. So for Tulane fans, it was honestly a little bit of a disappointment, so I gave them a B+. Next, we got Memphis. Going 9-3 this year was a big improvement from their 7-6 record last year. They looked really good this year, and I think next year they could be the top group of 5 team. So for that, I give them an A-. Next, we got Rice. They went 5-8 last season in the CUSA, and this year they went 6-6 in the American. Not a bad year at all, but only going 6-6 isn't great. But hey, they did make a bowl game, and that's awesome, so I gave them a C. Next, we got North Texas, and I honestly think they are a way better team than what their record shows. They played 4 one-score games that they lost. Flip a couple of those, and they could have been a 7 or 8 win team. Still, missing out of the bowl game isn't fun, so I gave them a C-. Next, we got FAU. They also came over from the CUSA, and this is honestly what I expected out of them, so I gave them a D. Next, we got Tulsa, and they went 5-7 last year, now going 8-4 this year. I honestly thought they'd be a little bit better, and in most games they look pretty lifeless, so I gave them a D-. Next, we got East Carolina. And as you can see, I gave them the very rare score of an F. I only give this out to teams I think really deserve it. They had an 8-5 record last year. This year, only going 2-10, looking terrible in a lot of games. I hope they can bounce back next year, but this year they gotta get an F.